Well, I can't leave anything alone, so these projects are just constantly evolving, and today I'm going to be putting more new parts on the Bridgestone. So I'm going to be addressing one of the major problems of this bike. And that has to be the braking. These are the original brakes. They're side pulls. They're pretty awful. So I've made do with them for a while. And like, I've got a cool stop pad on the front of this one, and it was okay, but still just not that great. So I am so excited to change these out. It's something I've been wanting to do for a long time. And this is what's gonna go on. I got a set of Tektro R559s. These are the long reach version that Tektro makes. They're dual pull, so they should be much stronger. I've also got some fresh cool stop pads coming for these as well, since this is a used set. So I'm gonna get these on. And also I'm going to make these wheels tubeless again. I had them tubeless already with Gorilla Tape, but I got rid of that because it was nasty. So I got some muck off tape. We're gonna try that out. Should be good. All right, let's get those brakes on. All right, so we've got the new brake. I'm going to swap over the curved washers from the old brakes. So we can go ahead and thread that on. All right, so there it is installed. It looks so much better than the old ones. All right, onto the rear. Alright guys, in addition to the new brakes, I'm also going to be putting on this compressionless housing. I salvaged this from the Poseidon, and it was too short for the new bar setup that I'm going for, so I'm actually going to use these on the Bridgestone, and they should be a really nice upgrade to the original housing too. Also, and I'm never doing this again, but I gutted a couple STI shifters, just the micro new set that I had. I gutted them. So there's no shifting levers in there anymore. So they're just brake levers. I am never doing that again. I think it took like an hour to get this little spring reset on each one of these. So, I mean, they look nice, and I like the shape of these hoods so much better, and the lever reach is so much better for my hands, but that was almost not worth it. So in the future, I'll probably just buy some single speed levers that I actually like rather than gutting STI levers. But anyways, they're done. They're gonna go on the Bridgestone, and they should be a big improvement over these Tektros. I just did not like the feel of these at all, and the lever reach was not very good for me either. So I'm gonna get those swapped out. We're gonna have to unwrap the bars again, unfortunately, but you know, this handlebar tape though, it's Profile Designs. And I gotta say, I think I've rewrapped it like 5 or 6 times, and it has just held up every time. Looks so good, even after all that many rewraps. So I'm very happy with this stuff. All right, I'm gonna get these handlebars unwrapped, get the old levers off, put the new levers on. I'm tired of wrapping these bars, so I'm sure y'all are tired of watching it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and skip ahead, and we'll come back once I've got the bars and the new levers installed. Sound good? All right, I got the handlebars wrapped, new brake levers put on, new cables, And the brakes are now hooked up. And I gotta say, these brakes are working amazingly well. So I'm very happy with that. The braking was like the last part of this bike that really needed attention, so this is really good. I'm using the Jaguar compressionless housing. Didn't really need to, but I had some and I figured it would be a good addition, and it really is. These brakes are grippy. All right. Last thing to do before we go ride this is to do the tubeless, and then we'll go out for a ride. In a previous video, I did do a tubeless conversion on these rims using Gorilla Tape, but when I took that apart, that Gorilla Tape was nasty. So I want to try something different this time. So I got some of this, the Muck Off tubeless tape in 17 millimeters to fit these narrow road rims. So I'm gonna probably wrap it with 3 layers just to build up the tape bed a little bit and help those tires seal a little better, since these rims are not tubeless compatible. So we'll put those 3 layers on there, put the valve stem in, and puff the tire up and see if it works. All right guys, it's the next morning. I'm out here on a gravel ride on the Bridgestone. The tubeless tires held through the night, so that's good. The rear was a little difficult to get seated when I first mounted it, but eventually got it. It held through the night, and I had to pump up a little bit in the morning, but after that it's been holding air ever since. So there it is. I'm not gonna say it's finished because I have no idea what I'm gonna do next to it, but I think I'm gonna ride it like this for a while. I really like the shape of these hoods. These came out nice. It's so much more comfortable than those Tektro levers. All right, let's get into the ride. All right, this first downhill is my reward for the climbs I did getting here.
guys, when you hear people talk about single speed, you basically hear three things. One, it makes you a better rider. Two, it's a better workout. And three, it just makes the bike less complicated and simple. But one thing that you don't hear people say as often is that it's just fun. It's just plain fun. It's a great way to just make any trail more challenging. It's a lot of fun. It's a great way to get out on a bike. So now that the ride's done, I'm gonna wash it off, put it up, and can't wait to ride it next time.